Okay, as someone asked me to use to make a program with Tkinter and SqLite 3, I'm gonna do it, and let's start uh, importing SqLite 3 as light, and then from SqLite 3 import error. Now, first thing that we are going to do is to make a function to connect to the database, or well, to create a database, and we are going to try con equal light dot connect to db to the base, and so we will return con if everything goes right, and then we want to accept we're gonna accept error as e and print error in case. Okay, now this and finally con.close, because this we are going to create a file and then close it. We don't want to use it, so we are going to create an entry, a button, and a list box. Okay, to create a DB in a window. Okay, we're going to create an entry with the DB name, then a button that we'll call create DB, passing the name of that things, and then a list box to show the DB available in the folder in case you create more of this. So this is the first thing that we are going to do, and this will be the first video, this one, and then in the video 2 we will insert data and show them in a list box, and in a video number 3 delete data, update data, and in the second video create 2 tables. Okay, delete data, update data, and and filter data. Maybe then we will make something different, but for now let's go to the first video and let's create a window. So from import Tkinter SDK. Okay, let's create a window, then the entry, the button, the list box with databases. Okay, the window, let's do win equal tk.tk. At the end, let's make the loop. And let's put this in a class. Okay, so we have the init method here at this class, and we will create then win equal win to start the window. Okay, the text variable will be db, and db is a tk string var. So this is the variable, this is the variable connected to the entry here that will check what we insert. That will be the name of the entry containing the database name. And so we want to also create a label, and the text will be create a database, insert the name, insert the name. Okay, so let's pack it to make it visible. Let's pack the entry. Okay, now let's make the button. Create database command. Okay, the command here should be lambda create and And so now we're gonna pack it, and this we will check the get or the database. This is to take the text that we put into the entry, and we have called the window root, so win, so it's not root because usually I call the window root, but this time I call it win. And here we're gonna pack the entry. So now it should work. We can also delete this. Let's go. Okay, here must be an equal, and let's go. There is another typo here. It's string var written like this. Okay, here we have our tiny window to create a database, and let's call it students. So we're gonna save it as students.db, create the database, and let's open. Here it is, our student database. Now we just want to do something here. If db -3 equal .db, this means that if the last three characters of the name are of the file is .db, it means we pass, we don't do anything. Else, if we forgot to give the .db in the name, we will make db equal db plus .db, so that in any case, even if I don't write .db, the computer will, the program will add it for me. Let's give it a try, and to see if when I write a name like books without .db, when I open it, if I find books.db. Okay, now we have to add a list box where we can see the database that we created. Okay, so let's create the list box. Let's make it visible, and now we want to do another thing. We want to make all our objects to be self, to have the self stuff in here in them, so that we can use them properly as a class. Okay, let's see if everything works. Here it is. Here I can create my database, and here I will show the database, but now they are not visible because now we are going to create a show db function, in which for file in glob, as you see here, you have to from glob import glob. We have to import this glob function to see how many files are there that ends with .db, and we're gonna iterate them, and we're gonna self.lb like listbox, dot insert. We are going to insert file. So when we go here, we will self show, yes, show DB. We'll show the database at the beginning. Got to put here tk and so here it is. We got our two books, but if I go and create another one like store.db, we got to forget to put the self here. So if we create another file like for example books 2, you see there is no books 2 here, but it's here. If we run it again, we will see the third book, but we want to add it when we press. So when we do press make this button here, we want to, so we should do one thing. We should pass self, the whole object here. So here we will pass the object, and here we will make db equal object dot a dot get like database, and then we will also we want to add the name db. Let's see if it works. And copybook. Okay, let's create another one. Diaries. Okay, so we can see them. If you go and check, we can see that these are here, but we want to just delete this when we insert a name. So let's object dot, what is the name of the variable here? db. Let's call it hello. Okay, and now it deletes the name here, and it's ready to insert another database. So that was the first video to create database. So in the next one we will create two tables, and so we will add always in Tkinter a way to do it, and insert data and show them, and then delete the data always from Tkinter. Thank you.